Alright, today's video is all about hypertension. What is hypertension, you say? Hypertension is basically high blood pressure. So what high blood pressure can lead to? High blood pressure can lead to heart failure. It can lead to, stroke, aneurysm, which can lead to death, or basically an empty bank account. So, that's not a laughing matter if you are dealing with high blood pressure or hypertension. And I'm also going to give solutions, keys on how to deal with your high blood pressure issue problem. So you can focus on the solution, commit to the solution, and not worry about the medicine, or not worry about the hypertension itself. So once again, a treatment of hypertension is basically daily physical work. Once you commit to daily physical work, you already defeated your issue. You already started to live a path where you won't worry about having hypertension. Those issues that cause from hypertension. Like when I was eating bad, I used to have real heart issues, chest problems, and so I definitely understand the negative side of eating bad or eating high sodium foods, and that comes to one of my one of the report's solutions is your diet. You have to commit to a low sodium diet, and once again, that's commit. You have to put it in your heart and just commit to it. Having a low sodium diet, and basically that don't mean you can't have any salt. That means you should have 5 grams or less in your food per day. And how do you guarantee that? By cooking. You cannot guarantee how much sodium is in your food by just going out to eat, or by just picking up the healthy choice at your nearby grocery store. You just have to learn to cook and add the salt to your meal as needed. So that's one way, is to reduce your sodium intake, so you can reduce your level or your chances of having high blood pressure. Taking care of my grandma, is my #1 concern. She hated, but we all hate things at times, but in order for her to live her best life, she has to reduce her sodium intake. Another thing is reducing your alcohol intake. I saw a benefit of reducing mine to maybe once a week. Once again, I guess the American Heart Institution recommend a maximum of 2 alcoholic drinks for men and 1 for women. That's a day, so that's not that bad, per day. 2 alcoholic drinks for men, 1 for women, to keep your hypertension at bay, or to lower it. Eating more fruits and vegetables will also help you with your hypertension. Eating whole grain food, eating a variety of fruits and vegetables, beans and fruits will help, with your hypertension. So that's the diet portion of it. Once you commit to that, you should see, great results, or you see some type of results. It's not going to happen over time, but if you commit, and I said it's not going to happen over time. It's not going to happen overnight, but in due time, you will see great results. You just have to commit to it. Like I said, you just have to commit to it. I can't give you a time frame. I hear, it normally takes 30 to 60 days to change habits. So I'm assuming that's around the time frame, 30 to 60 days. If you commit to it, if you decide to change your habits, change your lifestyle, you will see benefits. So once again, let's talk about the risk factor. And sometimes knowing the risk factor, knowing the fear will spark you, or spark, you know, your loved ones, or spark someone to make some type of change in their behavior. And that's basically what I'm trying to get you to do. So a number of factors. Your number one concern could be your family. And with that said, you might want to change your diet. You might want to change your lifestyle. You might want to change your behavior, you know, for your family. You don't want to continue to repeat the path, or you might see in your family with dealing with hypertension or high blood pressure your entire life, and you saw them take the medicine, take the meds, and you know, that might lead to change.
Both of my parents suffer from high blood pressure, and one of the biggest concerns that I had was it's hereditary. I'm probably going to end up with it and stuff like that. I was getting kidney stones, eating bad foods and stuff like that. You don't know. You don't even know when you're eating wrong. It just happens. You just enjoying life, living, and then one day you end up in the hospital. And when I ended up in the hospital, I asked the doctor, what do I need to do? He said, I can give you some medicine. And I said, that sounds wonderful. I don't take medicine. Is there any natural remedies? And that's one thing you have to focus on. Educate yourself, because there are some natural remedies out there. One of the things that I did was, like you said, you change your diet. Instead of eating these full course meals 3 times a day, I actually took a full course meal and broke it up into 3 separate meals. That gave me the opportunity to reduce everything from how much food I was consuming, as well as how much sodium I was consuming, as well as how much sugar or artificial sugar that I was consuming. So that's one thing that'll help you lower your blood pressure, and not only lower your blood pressure, lower your sugar levels as well. Also pick up some fruit and some vegetables. That needs to be the biggest portion. Vegetables mainly needs to be one of the biggest portions of your meal, and protein maybe slightly less. And like Jay said earlier, man, cook. It's so beautiful to cook, and then you can actually start experimenting with taste. I don't eat a lot of sodium, but I eat a lot of seasons. People don't know seasons. There are seasons out there that don't have sodium in it, and they still taste good. Feel free to go through your grocery store and verify this. And another thing, one last thing that I'll mention, and I'll let Jay take back over, is spinach. That's the number one secret to lowering your blood pressure. It's a natural blood pressure lower. Eat spinach at least 1 time a day in one of your meals, and over time your blood level, your blood pressure levels are going to be lowered over time.
And don't forget the physical activities, you know, working out on a consistent basis, on a daily basis. It don't take that much to work out or to commit to it. You don't have to be Hercules and lift all the time.
Right.
Your commitment could be into running. It could be, you know, walking. It could be cycling. It could be skating. It could be swimming, you know. But once again, commit to some type of physical activity like I'm about to do, and watch you won't even have to worry about having hypertension or high blood pressure.
That's my dude. Hey, feel free to subscribe, like, share this video so Jay can continue releasing content that's the truth, that's empowering to our people and people all around the world. And I appreciate it. Peace.